KNDY.
And after 4 months of hard work throughout the state of Kansas, 2018 vying for a championship here on Championship Saturday. 14 will go home victorious, and we have two opportunities here in front of us from Colby, Kansas. Good afternoon, and welcome back in to KNDY FM 95.5's continued live coverage of the Class 1A Division II state championship brackets from Colby Event Center out in Colby, Kansas. It's an all-PBL matchup in our girls matchup here first. A two-time reigning 1A Division II state champion, Hanover girls, enter this contest now on the season 22-2. They will be taking on TBL foe Linn, who is now 18-6 in their first trip back to state since 2008. The Linn girls have punched their first ticket to a state championship game. State history has already been made for the Linn girls, but more is looking here as these two teams are separated by just 28 miles back in northeast Kansas, but a 4+ hour trip for both squads lines up in an all-TBL matchup in our first championship game. Later on this afternoon, it will be the Axel boys seeking their first state championship since 2013 and their second in school history when they take on defending champion and undefeated Cunningham right around 6:15. Our girls contest again match up two Twin Valley League teams that have both traveled a 4+ hour trip here in Colby to take on a game that was also played back on January 14th. Our big thank you to our sponsors here in this broadcast: Bruna Implement, Most Stop and Shop, Blue Valley Insurance, Linn Post and Pipe, Oldie Seed, Union State Bank and Palmer, Coolman Implement, Jack's Food Market, and JD's Catering, Titan West, United Bank and Trust branches, Midwest Products, the Hanover Hospital, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, Citizen State Bank branches, Goose Bar and Grill, Hanover Electric, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Freeman Farmers Mutual Insurance, Main Street Market, Ricky's Cafe, Hanover Housing, Inline Construction, B&W Electric, and Duas Automotive, as well as our state sponsors: Blue Valley Technologies, Rob Olmsted at Olmsted Real Estate, Highland Community College, Marysville Livestock Incorporated, Blue Valley Trailers, Landau Company, and Marysville Dental Care. Yes, this is a rematch from January 14th. It was a tight contest that Hanover snuck out by 2 points down at Linn, but this stakes are a lot higher out here at Colby, as the winner of this contest will be named your state champion. We'll take our first time out of pregame. When we come back, we'll dive into that game and then look at how both of these teams have fared out here at the 1A Division II girls state bracket. So we get ready for game action here on KNDY FM 95.5.
Dr. Brittany here with Marysville Dental Care, where your family's health is our top priority. Dr. Zach, our team, and I are the family dental home you've always been looking for.
Our comprehensive dental care is designed to serve all of your dental needs. Whether it's a routine cleaning, braces, or cosmetic work, we provide the highest quality of care with a comfortable experience. Visit our office across from the Marysville Courthouse or go to marysvilledentalcare.com to schedule a visit.
Have the smile you've always wanted with our team by your side.
Looking for a career that takes you places? Landau in Marysville is hiring traveling service technicians. This role is perfect for skilled professionals ready to hit the road and provide warranty and repair services for agricultural equipment. Must have strong diagnostic and repair skills, welding experience, and a passion for hands-on work. A CDL Class A and passport are required or be able to obtain. Competitive wages and an excellent benefit package available. Learn more online at landau.com/careers and apply online. EEO Vets and Disabilities welcome.
Tough Midwest lawns need tough American-made mowing equipment. This year, ride with the best on a new Hustler mower from Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville. Hustler provides top-of-the-line cutting performance while also offering first-in-class comfortable designs. With a full line of residential and commercial zero-turn options, Blue Valley Trailers can have you on a new Hustler in no time or service the one you have. See what options are available at BlueValleyTrailers.com or stop by the showroom on the east side of Waterville. Hustler mowers work as hard as you. Find the right model today at Blue Valley Trailers.
Cattle sales Thursdays at Marysville Livestock Incorporated. For upcoming consignment listings, go online to MarysvilleLivestock.com or call the sale barn if you're listing early consignments. Contact sale barn manager Jim Dollinghouse or any of their fieldmen. Marysville Livestock Incorporated, featuring cattle sales on Thursdays. For additional information and early consignments, go online to MarysvilleLivestock.com.
back here live with you from Colby Event Center. Max Blassie with you as we have been all season long and all week long here from state championship action. Reminder, this game streaming online at kndyradio.com and as always in the free KNDY mobile app. These two teams in the state championship game again, an all Twin Valley League matchup. It's been all over the news elsewhere around the state. Hanover and Linn for the second time this year get a matchup with an opportunity for a state champion. Two teams matched up on the 14th of January. It was a 40-38 victory for the Hanover girls. In that contest, Hanover led 21-14 at half. Linn outscored the Wildcats 15-6 in the third quarter to lead 29-27 going into the final stanza. It was back and forth in that final fourth quarter, actually tied at 38 in the waning seconds, while a runner by Anna Juniman, who finished with a game-high 15 points, pushed the Wildcats to a victory down in Linn. One statistic from that game, it was the offensive rebound of the Hanover Wildcats that really helped push them to the victory the last time these two teams faced off. Hanover got 20 offensive rebounds compared to just 8 on the game for the Linn Bulldogs. Linn shot it fairly well. Both teams shot it fairly well. Hanover ended up going 34% from the floor. Linn, 65% from the floor in that contest. But again, Hanover just got more opportunities as they bagged 20 rebounds in that game. Leading scorer on the season for the Linn Bulldogs, Marcela Huerta, had 12 points. Bailey Peters, who is coming off a phenomenal contest in last round action, 19 points, had 7 in that game. Again, for Hanover in the first matchup, Anna Juniman led the way with 15 points. She had 1 triple, 2 for 3 for the free throw line, while Allie Shale, the 3-point sniper for the Hanover Wildcats, had 8 points, 2 of those from behind the arc. So what's that mean on those offensive rebounds? And why not mention it twice? Well, the play of Izzy Rogie and Marcelo Huerta is going to be huge tonight for Trevor Kuhlman's squad as they go against the posts of Hanover. Drew Bruna, Hannah Zarbanicki, Trinity Schlabach, and Nora Hyman, the freshman, who's been playing exceptionally well as of late. As we look at both of these two teams here so far in this tournament, they're both 2-0, of course. Linn is coming off an upset win over top seed South Haven in first round, 63-50, and then, or excuse me, not 63-50, 51-39. Then they took out fifth-seeded Attica, 54-39 in semifinal round action. So far in those two games, Linn has scored a whopping 54 points off of turnovers. They have forced their opponents into 55 turnovers. That's 22 a game here in the first 2 rounds. And if you think that sounds very familiar, well, it does, because that's what Hanover does to their best. Hanover has forced their opponents into 30 turnovers in the 2 contests between Levo and Wallace County. Yes, Hanover got a first-round win over Wallace County handily, 60-49, and then the 2 top teams in the state of Kansas, Levo and Hanover, met up last night in a 37-34 defensive battle for the Hanover Wildcats as they came away with the victory. Last stat I want to bring out here before we get too deep into this contest, I was talking with a lot of people. Linn, the upstart team, a lot of sophomores here this season. This is their first crack at a state tournament title in school history. While on the other side, Hanover will be going for their 3rd straight. So it is the new kids on the block versus the been there, done that mentality on the other side of the bench. And Hanover has shown that here at state. Hanover has only trailed for about 20 seconds in their 2 state tournament games. They never trailed versus Wallace County and only trailed for about those 20 seconds late in the fourth quarter versus Levo before they pulled away 37-34. We're going to have plenty more stats of how both these teams have worked out so far at state, but we're going to take our final time out of pregame. When we come back, it's starting lineups and game time here in an all-Twin Valley League state championship matchup between 3-seeded Hanover and 8-seeded Linn. Coming up for you next on KNDY-FM 95.5.
Earning a degree is easy with Highland Community College. Highland offers multiple locations and technical training across Northeast Kansas. Can't make it to campus? No problem with Highland's online classes. Live out of state? Pay one low rate of $126 per credit hour. Enrollment is open now, so visit us at highlandcc.edu. Highland Community College. Close to home, far from debt.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team. Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you when buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
300. That's buyer 5-2.
Warm weather is on the way, and it's time for spring cleaning. Cut down on clutter by signing up for paperless billing with Blue Valley Technologies. Tired of mail delays? No need to worry, with monthly invoices being sent directly to your email. Sign up before April 30th for paperless billing by changing your account settings online at bluevalley.net or call our office at 877-876-1228 and receive a one-time $20 bill credit.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
As always, a big thank you to our sponsors that you hear throughout this broadcast. Without their support, we're going to be able to bring you such a great state play-by-play coverage all season long, from the first Friday Night Lights to the last crack of the bat in spring season. KNDY has been your favorite sports team all season long. And two teams that we always get the joy to cover throughout the entire year. It's the Linn Bulldogs, the 8th seed in this Twin Valley League tournament. We already mentioned it. They've already made history in a sense. Their first state championship game appearance in the school history. Their second most wins since the 19-win season back in 2007, 2008. Meanwhile, it's the Hanover girls going for their third straight title and their fifth all-time since 2016-17 under Chris Beichman, who's been one of the most successful coaches in the Twin Valley League in his career. These two teams are separated by just 28 miles back home, but we've made the 4+ hour trip out here to Colby to tangle up one more time. We're going to have a playing of the national anthem. Wasn't sure on that, so we'll take a quick time out. When we come back, it's starters and game time here from Colby.
At Dewis Automotive Center in Hanover, they're not just a service provider, they're your friends and neighbors in the community. They take pride in their expertise and commitment to your vehicle's well-being. From brakes to batteries, filters, fluids, and routine maintenance to complex repairs, they've got you covered. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Come to Dewis for the quality auto service and repair your vehicle deserves.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Are you ready for game time? It's been 4 long months, but we can finally claim a state champion after the next 4 quarters of high school basketball. Starting lineups get announced. We'll go ahead and bring them to you with you as well. We're going to start with the Linn girls. They come into this contest, the 8 overall seed, victory over top seed South Haven and 5th seeded Attica in their first and second round attentions. Battle of the CUSD 223 here in this one as Lee Schmidt has to go both sides here for both squads. Linn girls, very familiar starting lineup under head coach Trevor Kuhlman in his 6th season, now 79 and 63. Linn will start at point guard position. Bailey Peters, a 5'3" sophomore. Shooting guard, Morgan Wirtz, a 5'4" senior in the middle. Gretchen Bond, a 5'7" sophomore. Down low, it'll be the pairing of Jenny Turk, the 5'6" sophomore, and Marcela Huerta, the 5'10" senior. Again, Linn girls coming through this contest, 18-6. Their first trip to state since 2008 has accumulated in a state tournament appearance, the first in school history for this Bulldog squad. Now for the Hanover girls, under ninth-year head coach Chris Beichman, seeking their fifth title under Coach Beichman, and the reigning back-to-back 1A Division II state champions. Chris, 194-28 in his 9 years at the helm for the Hanover girls. Starting lineup similar as we've seen all season as well. At the point guard position, it'll be Gracie Bruno, the 5'6" sophomore. Shooting guard position, Leah Juneman, the 5'7" junior. In the middle, the 1,000-point score, Kansas left lane commit, and all-state player Anna Juneman, the 5'7" senior. Down low, Drew Bruno, the 6-foot sophomore, and Trendy Slaybaugh, the 6-foot junior. As the Hanover Wildcats will start, Gracie Bruno, Leah Juneman, Anna Juneman, Drew Bruno, Trendy Slaybaugh. While the Linn girls will start, Bailey Peters, Morgan Wirtz, Gretchen Bond, Jenny Turk, and Marcella Huerta. Both of these teams have showed their dominance on the defensive end so far here at this tournament. Hanover is forcing 15 turnovers per contest, while Linn has been forcing 20 per game. Last time these two teams met up, Linn had 17 turnovers, while Hanover had 14, but the difference, again, 20 offensive rebounds. The last time these two teams met up back on January 14th. Hanover out-rebounded Linn on the offensive side 20-3, and it was the last-second run by Anna Juneman in the waning seconds that pushed the Wildcats to a 40-38 victory. Hanover in their home blues. White Hanover on the chest, white numbers front and back, red trim on everything. Linn will be in their road white. Black Bulldogs on the chest, black numbers front and back, black stripe down the side. Jump circle, it will be Morgan Wirtz. It will be Drew Bruna. And the battle for USC 223 is off and rolling here from Colby, Kansas. First possession will go to Linn, as it'll be Bailey Peters across the timeline, working left to right as we see it here from media roll in Colby, Kansas. First possession, Huerta up, down, no good on her first shot, and it'll be one and done for the Bulldogs. First time these two teams met, Marcella only had 2 shots in the first half. So Trevor Kuhlman, he got Bailey Peters started early last game to the tune of 19 points. This first possession goes inside where Linn really earns some money. Left elbow here for Anna Juneman, looking to get to the middle of the floor. Good defense early on by Gretchen Bond. Inside pass going to be tipped away and taken now by Linn. Turnover by Hanover. Morgan Wirtz will run it for the Bulldogs. Banded 3-2 defense here, extending zone for Hanover. Of course, both of these two teams very familiar with each other, but it's been history on the side of Hanover. Now a turnover to Linn. Juneman off and running. She'll slow it down as she gets across the timeline. Top side, Gracie Bruno will get us going. Mentioned it, a lot of history between these two teams, but it's been in favor of Hanover the last couple seasons. Hanover has won 14 straight over Linn. The last win for the Lady Bulldogs over the Wildcats came back on January 6th of 2015. They met up last year in a sub-state championship game as well, but it was Hanover punching their ticket, of course, to state 54-24. Here's the steal by Bruno off the Hanover tournament. Dive for it. Jump ball will be the call, and possession arrow will go back over to Hanover. Kind of interesting aspect here. We mentioned about both teams trying to fight inside, and now Drew comes up hobbling a little bit. I think she just rolled over on top of that ball, popped her right in the diaphragm. Looks like she'll be okay. But both of these coaches, again, very familiar with each other. Trevor Kuhlman, 6 years at Linn. Chris Beichman, 9 years over at Hanover. So if you're meeting up at least once or twice a year, there's a lot of tape between these two squads. And probably two of the best coaching minds in the Twin Valley League on the girls' side that we are lucky to have. Drew will have to take his seat. The freshman Nora Hyman will come into the contest. She's been playing it very well for Chris Beichman's team. Nora averaging 7 rebounds per contest here at state, but 2.5 of those on the offensive board. Stepping on the left corner, it will be Gracie Veruna. A half shoe size too big on that one here, side right in front of the media outlets here in Colby, Kansas. tip pass will be out of bounds off Hanover. Linn will keep possession in the backcourt. Again, Linn will work left to right as we see it here from Media Row in Colby, Kansas, setting on floor side on the north side of this beautiful facility here. Second straight year they've been able to host a state tournament contest. Last year it was the Frankfort girls winning their first ever state title here. Will the Linn girls punch their ticket here this year? 3-2 defense extends out for Hanover. Bailey Peters, right corner, thinks about it. Three now tries inside floater up off the glass. No good. Trendy Slavok will go one and done with the defensive board for Linn. Gracie Veruna, full court pass. It's tipped out of bounds. Job by Gretchen Bott to stop that fast break play. But not a very good pass by Gracie Veruna. Veruna, a player I personally expected to take a huge leap coming into her second year. And only averaging 4.5 points and 3 rebounds on the season. 3 by Anna. Shot no good. There's Nora Hyman inside with an offensive board, and she will be fouled. That personal foul will go on Jenny Turk, her first personal foul. And just to piggyback off that, Nora Hyman, again, very impressive here on this season. 4.7 points, 3.7 rebounds, but almost 2 of them coming from the offensive side, and that's where she's made her money so far here at state. Man-to-man defense here for Linn. It will be Gretchen Bott picking up Anna Juneman in this contest. Always try and force her right, as the lefty Juneman gets inside the lane. Too easy there for Anna Juneman. Gets to that sweet spot right about 12 feet away, and she can rise and put it down with the best players in the state of Kansas. Topside Gretchen Bott will set it up, and now backcourt violation as Gracie Bruna forced Bott way out of position there offensively. We mentioned both of these teams have been forcing turnovers in the state tournament so far. So far, we're seeing that 6 combined turnovers by both sides. What do turnovers lead to? 2 as well, points off turnovers. Linn is averaging 27 points off turnovers, while Hanover's averaging just over 15. Schlabach misses inside. There's a scrum for it. Offensive board, Hyman, and she'll go to the rim and be fouled. Nora Hyman all over the offensive boards already, and this is going to be a big personal foul and something that I made mention in a broadcast about Linn the other day. Foul trouble is going to have to stay to a minimum here in this contest. Marcela Huerta already picking up her first personal foul, while Jenny Turk also with one here for Trevor Kuhlman's Bulldogs. Bulldogs go about 2 deep here. 7 total will come to the floor. Coach Brightman will go deeper on his standpoint. We'll go about 9 deep. Hyman at the line drains both just the back half of the free throws. It's a 3-0 lead here early for Hanover. 5 minutes left to play. Floater inside. Good looking shot there by Gretchen Bott to the middle of that Hanover 3-2 zone. Beautifully set up from the left wing by Morgan Wirtz. Outside, Anna Juneman will be hounded now by Wirtz. Drew Bruna did check back into the contest, and she's all right. Back out there now with the ball. High post driver, floater inside the lane. Up and down for Drew Bruna. There's the size and the height advantage for Hanover showing here early on. Already 2 offensive rebounds for Nora Hyman, and Drew Bruna getting right inside. Juneman steals this one away at the other end, lays it up and down for 2, where her bread and butter is made, and Trevor Kuhlman wants an early 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 7-2 is our score. Hanover in front here early in the first quarter.
Turnkey custom home builds with Inline Construction make the home building process as easy as you approving final decisions. From start to finish, let Inline tackle site preparation, foundation, framing, and finish inside and out. Lots are available at Hartley Ridge in North Marysville, or they can build on your site. Call today and get started with Inline Construction.
Reading head coach Trevor Kuhlman's lips during that timeout. He says you can't make that pass. Cross-court skip passes do not work against the Hanover team, and especially against Juneman. She'll set on the right side of your offense, and especially in high school, most offenses like to set up to the right more than not. So you can't throw those skip passes left wing to right wing and expect them to get through a majority of the time. First sub off the bench, too, during that timeout was Izzy Rogie, the 5'10 sophomore. She tries to beat inside to Huerta. It's going to be taken away inside by Leah Juneman with the steal. Looking for some help now. Gets it across the timeline. It's going to be a travel call on Leah Juneman as she heard footsteps behind her in Morgan Wirtz. Izzy Rogie coming into this contest averaging 5 points, 5 rebounds on the season, but has come up big for Trevor Kuhlman's squad here in their 2 contests, averaging 7.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 4 of those from the offensive side. And if I keep pounding on that, it's because these teams that don't play TBL ball all season are used to the physicality, and both of these squads have really pushed themselves there in that one. Inside pass intended to Herrera, poked away, steal off it. Now here come Will the Wildcats. Right block, Nora Hyman going to work, up off the glass, no, strong board pulled down by Linn. Good defense there by Herrera to stop that offensive possession. 5-point lead here early on for Hanover. Floater inside for Marcella, it's off her hand. Juneman has it running. Turnovers problem early for Linn as Juneman now man-to-man by Gretchen Bott. Juneman, right wing 3, bucket for Anna Juneman. She's got 7 here early on in this contest. She's averaging 15.5 points per game here at State. On the other end, the answer, no, we're too short, but she gets an offensive board. Kicks it back out. Turk will set us back up. Inside foul, and foul shots, I believe, will be coming for Linn. That personal foul goes on Leah Juneman, her first personal foul. Subs both ways coming in. It will be Allie Shale and Hannah Zarbanicki coming into the contest for Linn. For Hanover. As for Linn, Ella Imke, the 5'7", sharpshooting junior, now into the contest. Right wing 3 by Bailey Peters. No, ripped out of there by Drew Bruna. Your Linn fan, you need to hear Peters' name a lot in the scoring column in this one. It's 10-2 early on Hanover. Linn's got to keep this one close, perhaps afraid of getting it away. Anna drives right baseline, spins back to the middle. Shot up, no good. Offensive board. Drew Bruna put back, no. Another one by Leah Juneman, and now finally foul shot will come for the Hanover Wildcats. LMT picks up the first personal foul. I mentioned that both of these teams, or especially Linn, needs to keep it close. Hanover's outscoring opponents in the first quarter here at State 23-10 in this 2-game run so far. Linn has done the same, jumping out 35-23 in 2 games, but Hanover, mentioned it at the beginning and mentioned it to some people, there's a different Hanover team at State than there is during the regular season. Pass intended for Drew Bruna is a turnover. Hanover, here come the Bulldogs. Working left to right, Peters top of the key will go against Allie Shale. Spins in the middle, floater inside from the lefty, up and good for Bailey Peters on the little lefty floater inside. One of the smooth-looking sophomores for this Linn team this season. 6-point lead now for Hanover. 1:40 left to play. First period action. Allie Shale will set us up, looking to work inside with, Schlabach and Bruna. Drew, deep 3, straight on. No off the rim, but Aaliyah Juneman fighting for the offensive board. It'll go off her and go over to the Linn Bulldogs. Bruna can shoot the 3 from outside, even at 6 foot. She likes to let it fly. Shooting it at a clip of 35% through the regular season. They're from behind the arc, so selective, but that one might have been a little rush for Drew Bruna. Linn Bulldogs looking for their first championship in school history. Hanover looking to go 3-peat. Inside, a lot of steps. Travel will be called, but there's a lot of contact, too, on that far side. It was Bailey Peters that got caught for the extra steps inside. But, again, I feel like I'm going to sound like the old school head here. When I was in school, you almost going to cut the offensive players. Seems like here today they're letting a lot of hip checks and arm checks go, but that's going in favor of these TBL squads. Juneman runs the weave, right side with Leah. Now back to Anna on a little give and go in front of the Linn bench. Final 50 seconds of this quarter. Right elbow shot from Anna. No. Board pulled out of there. Bailey Peters. Anna Juneman already now 3-4-8 from the floor. She's leading scorer here with 7. Bott will look to attack inside. Floater from Gretchen. No, not on that one. Anna controls. Lynn's getting good looks inside. They're just not falling here at the far end of the court. 25 seconds left in this first period. 6-point lead for Hanover. They're led since the opening tip. Allie Shale thinks about a college at a deep college street, but she'll smartly set this offense up. Here's Anna topside now with 10. Drew with the ball. Dribbling it out. 7. Right block. Schlabach turns around. Up off the glass. No good. Leah Juneman offensive board. and she will earn a trip to the free throw line as Hanover is everywhere on the offensive board so far here this afternoon. That personal foul will go on Ella Empty, the junior off the bench for Coach Kuhlman's team. Already has 2 personal fouls now. Leah can't hit the first one. And we're going to see in the final couple seconds here, Kendi Cohorse check into the contest. It gives Anna a couple extra seconds here to catch her breath. Leah, free throw. Second one is down from the junior. Let's see if Linn gets a shot off. Peters doesn't realize the clock, and that's how the quarter ends. It's Hanover leading at the end of one, 11-4 in the Battle of USD 223. We'll be back with second quarter action after this.
Agriculture. Our country was built on it. Our children are fed by it. No one quite understands the unique needs of the farmer like United Bank and Trust. Whether you raise crops or livestock, you need the right equipment at the right time. Our ag loans can help you acquire and maintain that equipment when and where you need it. Contact one of our experienced ag lenders today. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
Defense, the name of the game here in this contest. Both teams only allow about 40 points per game on the season, and it's 11-4 here early on, favor on the side of the Wildcats. In that first quarter, Hanover shoots 33%, while Linn only shoots 29%, but turnovers a problem. 7 unofficially for the Bulldogs, while Hanover committed 5 there in that first stanza. Packed in defense now for Hanover as they're daring Linn to shoot outside. Top side three does get thought about by Gretchen Bott. Now she drives it left elbow. Tightly guarded Peters by Kennedy Cohorse. Now out top. Bott looking for some action. Little handoff to Wirtz. Now left wing. Peters inside the lane. Keeps her dribble. Floater up. Halfway down and out. No good. Rogie tries to poke it away. Save it for Linn, but it's going to go off the bottom stanza on the far side of the court here. And last time these two teams met, it was a low-scoring game, a 40-38 victory for Hanover. Took a runner shot by Juneman in the final seconds to push the Wildcats to the victory. Their 14th straight over this Linn Bulldogs team. Linn fans chanting, "Be up" behind us as they're trying to will their Bulldogs to a stop, and it works. Trinity Slaybock short off the right block shot. Good defense by Marcela Huerta. It's Huerta, Gretchen Bott, Bailey Peters, Morgan Wirtz, and Izzy Rogie down there as both bigs are in for Coach Kuhlman's shot. Here's a wild pass well over the head of Bailey Peters from the hands of Morgan Wirtz. Already an 8th turnover committed by Linn in this contest. And quickly, Wirtz is going to go to the bench. Jenny Turk back in the contest. Coach Trevor Kuhlman looking awfully dapper here today with the tie on. Nice little blazer looking. Of course, first time in school history, you want to look your best, don't you? Although it's all Hanover has been here, done that here in the first quarter so far, leading 11-4. Juneman inside the lane, shot up and good from about 8 feet out for Anna Juneman. She's got 9 points here in this one, and that's coming off a 10-point performance last night versus Lebo in what was a defensive battle. Hanover ended up with a 3-point lead, but it was hit and tuck in that fourth quarter for Hanover. Block is going to be called on Anna Juneman as Bott gets into her body. 13-4, our score here in Colby. Now another foul, I believe, will be called in on Hanover. It's down low. That one will go on Nora Hyman. First personal. Linn tried to work it inside. Flat 4 across. They leave Peters. Left corner. 3 ball. She got it. A triple from Bailey Peters. Let's see if those 3 balls keep falling after she hit 4 in their second round versus Attica. Gives this Hanover crowd, or Linn crowd, a little life. Hanover looking for a bucket. They go right post to Hyman. Hyman trying to work it post to post. Stepped in and stolen away by Jenny Turk. Good post to post defense there by Linn. Peters cross the timeline, hounded by Gracie Bruna. You want to talk about a fun matchup for the next 2 years in the Twin Valley League. It's going to be Gracie Bruna and Bailey Peters for the next couple of years. But on that one, Peters gets the best of Gracie as a charge. It's going to be called on Gracie. Her first personal foul, team's third here on Hanover in this quarter. After LMP picked up 2 quick ones in the first quarter, Linn, not a foul, not a personal foul committed so far here in the second. Of course, this is game number 1 here on Championship Saturday, coming up at about 6:15. It's the Axtell boys looking to knock off defending champion Cunningham. Right block, Droege with it. It goes off of Bruna and will stay with Linn. We'll also have conversations. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that it works out with Axtell assistant head coach James Shaughnessy after this contest coming up. And then we will, too, chat with the winning coach of this game after the end of it. So stay tuned. It'll be a little bit after the contest. As I told them, go ahead and enjoy your time with your team. But hopefully we'll chat with either Chris Bikeman or Trevor Kuhlman later on at the end of the contest. Good attacking offense here early on by Linn, as now Kendi Cohorst will pick up her first personal foul. It'll send Bailey Peters to the line, and she got right into the teeth of that Wildcats defense. First free throw is up and down for Peters. Solid free throw shooter on the season for head coach Trevor Kuhlman's squad. At 58%. Second one goes down for Peters. She's number 2 from the line now with 7 points. Anna Juneman, right to left, gets inside the paint now, takes it out. Cohorst takes it out of 3. Bruno, right corner, will work it out against Izzy Rogie. Will come now here near side, left wing to Cohorst. Trinity Schlabach, left block up and through the contact of Marcelo Huerta. Marcelo did a good job of staying straight up, but that's going to be a second personal foul called on the Linn senior down low, and it will do the stripe for 2 free throws. Trinity high arcing free throw. First one's hard off the rim, no good. Sub will quickly check Marcelo Huerta. In will come Morgan Wirtz. Also for Hanover, Leah Juneman back in, Kennedy Cohorst to the bench. Second one here for the 6-foot junior. She puts this one hard off the rim, no good. Ball's poked around, and it'll be taken by Linn. Bulldogs trailing here by 4, looking to cut into the deficit. Top side, Jen Bob will get us set up. Now in the hands of the point guard, Bailey Peters. 4:33 left to play here in this first half. 13-9 is our contest. The Hanover's only trailed for about 20 seconds in this tournament as they lead here the entire way so far here in this one. 3 straight on is missed by Peters, and Stein to the defensive board is Drew Bruna. Hannah Juneman left wing, working at left baseline. Hand check foul will be called as Morgan Wirtz had her hand right on the back of Hannah Juneman as she drove baseline. Now 2 team fouls here in the second quarter for Linn. Both of these student sections, of course, only separate about 28 miles. Going back and forth here at it. When one commits a foul, you hear that you can't do that. The other side, you're going to hear it right back. So kind of fun here in Colby, Kansas. Juneman left baseline. Shots from about 7 foot. That's off no good. She's looking for the foul but won't get it. Hit a little wet spot there along the baseline, too. As Hanover goes one and done. Again, this 3-2 defense for Hanover packing in. Here's the pass tipped away by Drew Bruna, but right back into the hands of Morgan Wirtz. Wirtz gets it to Peters, top side, guarded by Leah Juneman. Juneman, Gracie Bruna, Anna Juneman, Drew Bruna, and Trinity Schlabach out there for Hanover. It's Bailey Peters with the 3. Banked it in from the left wing. A banked-in triple for Bailey Peters makes this a 1-point ball game. Peters, Jenny Turk, Gretchen Bach, Izzy Rogie, and who's your other one out there? I think I said Morgan Wirtz. Inside Drew, misses a shot. Linn controls the board. Linn can take their first lead of this ball game. Right side, Vaught handed off to Peters. Thought about stepping into another three, but Farley will run offense. It is Jenny Turk, Gretchen Vaught, Morgan Wirtz, Bailey Peters, and Izzy Rogie out there for Linn. Inside runner up off the glass, and good for Gretchen Vaught. She had 17 in a state championship game. She's got 4, and Linn takes their first lead of the ball game at 14-13. Timeout is called. We'll take you with them a 60-second break. 2:47 left until half. 1-point lead for Linn.
Don't risk finding out if your farm is underinsured when you have a loss. Insuring to the accurate value of your livestock, equipment, structures, and inventory is an important consideration when reviewing your insurance coverage. Blue Valley Insurance can help you protect your farm or ranch with a tailored policy that combines various coverage into one convenient package. Let's discuss your need and keep your property values up to date at Blue Valley Insurance of Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Titan West Incorporated manufactures corral fencing, gates, and chutes. A square deal better. Titan West now manufactures circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Phone 1-800-252-0847 for dealer information. Circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Manufactured here in Linn, Kansas by Titan West Incorporated. Phone toll-free 1-800-252-0847.
Well, let's see now how Hanover responds. They've only trailed for about 20 seconds in this entire state tournament run. Right now, Linn has outscored them here in the second quarter, thanks in part to 8 points from Bailey Peters, who leads the Bulldogs now in double digits. Juneman, free throw line shot, no, but a foul will be called to send Anna Juneman to the line for 2. This near side ref got it. I didn't see who was in defense of that one. It'll go on Izzy Rogie. That's going to be her first personal foul. Juneman, an excellent free throw shooter here on the season. Lefty steps up to the line, knocks it down. Juneman leads this team in free throw shooting at 47% through the regular season action. Allie Shale actually 75%. Bulldogs boast a bunch of free throw shooters that are able to knock down shots. Back-to-back goes Anna Juneman. She's now in double figures here in the second quarter. Hanover regains the lead. 15-14 at about 2:20 mark, so that's added another 20 seconds. Hanover's trailed for about 40 seconds so far here in this tournament. Bulldogs looking to regain it. Top side, Gretchen Vaught has it poked away by Gracie Bruno. Bruno with the steal all the way to the rim. Up, no, she traveled with it by Gracie Bruno. Good job to pick off the pass. But good job by Morgan Wirtz to stay in defense. And those footsteps for the second time now by Wirtz have caused a Wildcat to travel with it. Gracie had Anna on the left side, but chose to take it down to the right. So opportunity there for Hanover lost. Final 2 minutes of this first half. Linn leading 15-14. Left corner, Jenny Turk will attack, and a body foul will be called on Leah Juneman. That will be free throws now for the sophomore, Jenny Turk. Here at this tournament, Linn is shooting at a 71% clip on 22 attempts per game out here at Colby, which is just astounding. And Turk will keep those numbers pushing high as she hits the first one. Second one, no, it's going to stay tied 15-15 here with 1:43 left to play in this low-scoring first quarter. Again, Hanover looking for 3 straight state championships. Their 5th under head coach Chris Feitman. Linn already in their first title game in school history. They're looking for their first title then too as a school. Top side, Gracie Bruno will be hounded by Bailey Peters. Kicks it into the post, left block. Drew Bruno looking to get it work. Top side, Anna Juneman gets to that left elbow. Keeps her dribble alive, looking for a cutter. And it's going to be a foul called on the hand check by Jenny Turk. Will send Anna Juneman to the line. Good job by Turk to kind of continue trailing Juneman as she cut through the line. Oh, no, that's not foul shot. That's only team foul number 4 on Linn here in this quarter. Slaybach right block takes the inbound. Juneman gets downhill from the right block, rolls over the front of the rim for Anna Juneman. She's now got 13 of Hanover's 17 points in this contest as we hit the final 60 seconds in this first half. 2-point lead for Hanover. Bailey Peters will look to change that. She gets inside, kicks it out, three thought about, now top side. Gretchen Bott, Bailey Peters, left corner. She hit one from there. That's an air ball, no good. Bruna will control. Someone's got to shoot the three other than Bailey Peters here in this one. Mention it, Gretchen Bott had 17 in a sub-state championship win. Who else is going to score for Hanover? Linn inside on the floor. Foul will be called on the speed pass from Leah Juneman to Drew Bruna, but that's the 15th personal foul, as Drew Bruna will go to the line. Second personal foul now called on Izzy Rogie, so both Rogie and Ella Enke off the bench have two to go along with starters Jenny Turk and Marcela Huerta. Bruna misses the first free throw. The 6-foot sophomore here on the season, 68% free throw shooter. First attempt here. She knocks down one for two. She hits the back half of them. As Kennedy Cohorse will check into the ball game for Hanover, Leah Juneman will go out. So for Hanover, also Nora Hyman in, along with Drew Bruna, Kennedy Cohorse, Anna Juneman, and Gracie Bruna. Out there for Linn, it'll be Bailey Peters at point, Gretchen Bott, Jenny Turk, Izzy Rogie, and Ella Emke. Emke posted up the right corner looking for the triple. Final 20 seconds of this half. Through the contact, Peters tries to force up a shot through a lot of arms, and now a foul will be called in the backcourt. I believe Peters. No, it'll actually be Izzy Rogie with the third personal foul. And we're going to see Olivia Meyer here late in this second quarter. And foul trouble starting to mount up for head coach Trevor Kuhlman's team. At the other end, Gracie Bruna will walk to the free throw line. Hanover shooting their 7th and 8th free throws already here in this contest. First one up for Gracie is good. Both of these teams have shot a lot of free throws in this state tournament. Hanover is averaging about 15 attempts per game, while Linn is averaging about 22 attempts per game. Hanover shooting it at a 60% clip as a team. That first one for Bruna went down. Second one upcoming for the sophomore point guard. Second one's good, too, as well for Gracie Bruna. She pushes this lead back up to 5. 12 seconds on the clock. Full court pressure here by Hanover. Bailey Peters spins far side, left baseline, trying to drive, kicks it out. Meyer in the corner, not the shooter. Over the head, into the backcourt. Juneman gets it, floater at the buzzer off the glass, no good. And we go into our halftime break with Hanover leading the rematch of the TBL 20-15 in this low-scoring first half of state basketball action. Halftime score, Hanover leading battle of 223, 20-15, as we'll see what halftime adjustments can be made by both head coach Trevor Kuhlman and Chris Beichman. We'll take a timeout, hear a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll give you a full recap of this first half action of state championship Class 1A Division II here on KNDY-FM 95.5.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff at Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it, always dedicated to their customers. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations, and they know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. With locations in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and Humboldt, Nebraska. Stop by or give them a call today.
Jack's Food Market in Linn is your hometown grocery store offering quality meats, fresh produce, and everything else you need. Planning a party or event? Let JD's Catering handle feeding your family gatherings or corporate events, bringing the flavor to make your event unforgettable. Call today at 785-348-5411 to let JD's Catering and Jack's Food Market in Linn handle the feast. Again, call JD's Catering at 785-348-5411 for all your catering needs.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Max Blasky back with you here on KNDY FM at 95.5. Again, our broadcast coverage continues after this contest, so tune in. It's the Axel boys seeking their second state championship in school history as they take on defending state champion Cunningham. Coming up next, reminder, too, after our girls broadcast, we will chat with the winning coach, either Chris Speitman or Trevor Kuhlman. We'll also hopefully get a chance to chat with James Shaughnessy, assistant boys basketball coach for the Axel squad as they get ready for a state championship game. Look at the first half stats in this one between Hanover and Linn. At the end of the first quarter, it was Hanover leading 11-4, thanks in part to their defense. They held Linn to only 7 shots in the first stanza, forced them into 7 turnovers unofficially in that first quarter. Second quarter got a little bit better for the Linn girls. They get 3 for 7 from the floor to go 43%, and calm down the turnovers to just 2. But Linn still has 10 turnovers unofficially in this first half, and Hanover has turned at least 2 of those into easy buckets off the left hand of Anna Juniman. Looking at the 8-seeded Linn girls, they are led by Bailey Peters. She has 10 points in this contest, 6, 8, 9. She has 9 of Lynn's 14 attempts, too, in this game. She has their lone triples, 2 in the second quarter, as someone else for the Linn girls needs to find a way to put the ball in the bucket against this been-here-done-that mentality of the Hanover girls. Gretchen Bott with 4 points, second leading scorer with Linn, and Jenny Turk with 1 point on 1 for 1 from the free throw line for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs did go 3 for 4 from the stripe, all in that second quarter. Looking at the Hanover girls, they were led by none other than Anna Juniman. She has 13 in this ball game. The lone triple goes to the left hand of the super senior. 3 points for Drew Bruna, 2 points for Gracie Bruna on the free throw line, and 1 point apiece for Leah Juniman and Nora Hyman. I don't have the official stats in front of me yet. I don't know if they're going to get them here quite in the first half, but offensive rebound is really what set the tone for Hanover in that first quarter, and it really has been the first quarter of play for both of these teams as Hanover's outscored teams 23-10 in the first stanza here at State. Meanwhile, Linn has outscored teams 35-23, but in this matchup of USD 223, it's been Hanover in this one. Final stats for the girls in that first half. Hanover goes 6 for 18 from the floor, 33%. Hanover does commit 7 turnovers, which were majority in the first half. Hanover got to the stripe more often, too, as they go 7 for 12, so 7 of their 20 points from the free throw line for the Hanover girls for a team that here at tournament is averaging about 15 attempts per game. They're already right at that average here in the first half versus Linn. Some other stats real quickly I want to pass along to you as we look at these Linn stat sheets. Marcela Huerta, who is averaging 12 points and 8.5 rebounds per game, held scoreless on just 1 shot in that first half. She only had 2 in the first half the first time these two teams met up, so look for her to get aggressive Izzy Rogie, a big part for Trevor Kuhlman's team off the bench. He's averaging 7.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, held scoreless, and has been active on the board. But now as I get the official stat sheet, Rogie only with no rebounds here in this first half, as rebounds go both ways for the Hanover and Linn Bulldogs. Hanover did get 4 offensive boards in that first half here officially. Looking at Hanover, again, it's just been the run of Anna Juneman, normal scoring for all the other players. Looking for maybe Allie Shale to hit some shots. She has hit 5 of Hanover's 9 threes in these 2 games so far. So let's see how these defenses change their plan of attack here in the second half and what 2 of the best coaches in the Girls Twin Valley League action have in store for us in the final 16 minutes. We'll take our final timeout. When we come back, it's back to game action here on KNDY FM 95.5.
Kuhlman Implement and Hardware is your AGCO Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Kuhlman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical, and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your AGCO Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Kuhlman Implement and Hardware in Linn, Kansas.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Every great team has shared qualities that separated them from all else. Whether you're talking about the 72 Dolphins, the 92 Dream Team, the Fab Five, or the Magnificent Seven, you can count on one thing. The vision was clear and the commitment was obvious. High standards were set and improvement was never ending. At Sapp Brothers, our goal is simple: to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And we'll reach our goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Join our team, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, in Philly, Crete, Lincoln, Humboldt, and Hanover, Kansas.
Hi, this is Miranda Mainin with Union State Bank in Palmer. We are proud of the work the Bulldog athletes and students put in during the season and all year long. The dedication and determination is what drives the Bulldogs to succeed on the field and in the classroom. Best of luck, Bulldogs. Join Union State Bank of Clay Center, Palmer, and Barnes in supporting all area student athletes this and every school year. Union State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Max Blasky back with you here on KNDY FM 95.5. We thank you so much for tuning into this broadcast. I have the absolute privilege of calling these teams not only in postseason, but all season long. And they gave us a heck of a contest in that first half. Big Seth, I've been passing along for you. Hanover, who has not trailed at this tournament all but 20 seconds. They did trail midway through that second quarter, about the 2:20 mark, for about another 20 seconds as Linn led 14-13, but it was a quick bucket on the Hanover end by Anna Juneman that gave the Wildcats back their lead. Let's see what changes are made. First possession goes to Hanover, same starting 5. Leah Juneman, Gracie Bruna, Anna Juneman, Trinity Schlabach, and Drew Bruna. First pass of the second half is going to be taken away. Turnover Hanover as Leah was trying to feed it inside to Trinity Schlabach. Same starting 5 for the Linn girls, too, as well. Bailey Peters, Morgan Wirtz, Gretchen Bach, Jenny Turk, and Marcella Huerta. Last time these two teams played, it was 21-14. Hanover in the lead down there in a contest down at Linn High School. So very similar scores as this first time these two teams met up. Now, Linn came out in the third quarter and outscored Hanover 15-6. to take the 6-point lead going into the final stanza. And it starts with a Bailey Peters left corner triple. It hit every part of the rim and went on down for Peters. She's now got a game-high tied with Anna Juneman, 13 points. Leah misses offensive board. Is put back by Trinity Schlabach. Another offensive board for the Hanover girls as their lead pushes right back up to 4 after the bucket from the junior. we will not be surprised, or I'm not going to be surprised if we don't see these two teams a lot the rest of their high school careers. Shot inside by Marcella. It's off the glass, no good. As head coach Trevor Kuhlman try and get her going in the second half. She only had one shot in that first half, and I know I just mentioned it, but last time these two teams met, Hanover did a good job on her. She only had one shot in the first half. She ended up with 12 points to lead all Bulldogs. Right wing three, put up, and no, off the rim from Jenny Turk. Got to let it shoot, though. I said someone else besides Bailey has to look for their shot here in this one against a team that's been here, done that. Juneman straight on three. That's off the rim. No good. Skying for the board. It's going to end up in the hands of Anna Juneman. She drives baseline, now kicks it out. Leah, a three. No. Second possession, fought for between Drew Bruna and Jenny Turk, and a foul will be called on Drew Bruna in the backcourt going for that offensive board. That's going to be Drew's first personal foul. Only one of foul trouble for Hanover is Leah Juneman with 2. Meanwhile, Izzy Ruggie, I know I've said it wrong all season long. Izzy Ruggie from Trevor Kuhlman's squad has 3. LMT with 2, Marcella with 2, and Jenny Turk with 2. Timeout will be taken by Kuhlman to save a possession. It's a 30-second. We'll get a quick word in and be back to Colby after this.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Had a little runaway break there as I forgot to hit the button I'm supposed to out here in Colby. While we were away, Gretchen Bott is found in the middle of the Hanover zone for a bucket. Cuts this Hanover lead down to 2. It's 22-20, 5:36 left to play. Trinity Schlabach to a cutting Anna Juneman. Juneman from the right block up and down for Anna. One of the best athletes the Twin Valley League has ever seen. She's been in 4 straight state championship games, looking for her 3rd straight title as well to go along with the fellow senior Hannah Zarvanicki off bench for head coach Chris Bikeman. Floater inside from Peters. No, offensive board by Jenny Turk, and she's going to be fouled inside by Drew Bruna. She picks up her 2nd personal foul and now to the line. Here come the Bulldogs. Again, they've lived at the line out here at Colby, nearly 22 attempts per contest, and they're shooting it at a 70% clip from the stripe. First one for the Jenny Turk drops down to the bottom. Second one here for Turk. She's here on that one too as well. Linn 5 for 6 from the free throw line in this ball game. Back down to a 2-point lead for Hanover. Battle of USC 223. Winner will be crowned state champion and most likely will be odds-on favorite to possibly win TVL next year. Of course, a lot of teams like Axel Centralia have something to say about that. Inside, loose ball picked up by Schlabach, and she's going to be fouled on the shot. Trinity Schlabach here in the 3rd quarter, just right place, right time. And now Marcella Huerta, picks up her 2nd personal foul. Schlabach at the strike, calmly knocks down that one. Trinity was 0 from the free throw line in the first half. Hanover went 7 for 12 as a team from the line in that first half too as well. Big free throw there for Trinity. She's now got 4 points in this ball game. Not a big score for head coach Chris Bikeman's team. just over a point and a half, but already well over her season average of 4 early on. Here she's making havoc on the defensive end as it'll be tipped around, but it'll stay with the Linn Bulldogs. Linn working right to left now. Linn near side for me here at Media Row in Colby Event Center, north side of this east-west facing court. Inbound will be taken inside by Turk. Now around the horn top side against this defense. 3-ball left wing Peters. No, off the front of the rim. No dice. One and done here early on. But it's stolen away by Huerta. And now she's going to be fouled as bodies go tumbling. And a foul will be called on Drew Bruna, who's starting to get frustrated here in this championship game. Blackman might want to calm her down a little bit. She's picked up 3 quick fouls here in the third quarter now. Outside, Huerta will take it at the free throw line. Around the horn, right corner, now into the hands of Bott. Good delivered offense here early on by the Linn girls as Peters gets inside. Kicks it out now around the horn. Bott will tack down Broadway. Floater in the middle. Shot no good, but a walk will be called. Kind of a Euro step call there. I'm not 100%. I don't want to say this. I wasn't 100% seeing that one correctly, but it's a walk nonetheless. Substitution for Hanover's Trendy Schlebach, Leah Juniman to the bench, Allie Shale, and Nora Hyman onto the court. In both of these squads, I'm going to go ahead and say they're pretty young, so back on that comment that I'm sure we'll see them back either here or fighting for TVL titles very soon. There's only 2 seniors on this Hanover squad, Juniman and the before-mentioned Schlebach. There's only 2 for Linn. That's Morgan Wirtz and Marcela Huerta, who have both been big contributors to this Bulldog program throughout their career. Juniman misses a runner. Ball will go out of bounds off of Hanover back over to Linn. Working her way inside is Turk. Turk gets right into the teeth, and another travel will be called by the official. That's back-to-back travels now called on the Linn Bulldogs, and back-to-back turnovers. As head coach Trevor Kuhlman is begging for an explanation on that one. Calm, cool, and collected is Coach Kuhlman over there on that sideline. Chris Spikeman on the other side, pacing up and down as he has been all afternoon long. Bruna, that's Drew, and Jenny Turk gets tangled up down low. Jenny Turk will pick up the foul, her third personal foul. Ball will stay underneath Hanover's basket. Wildcats leading here in this contest, 26-22, third period action. Inside now, a walk will be called on Allie Shale. So whatever head coach Trevor Kuhlman said worked. It's another turnover. Both teams in the first half, Hanover committed 7, while Linn committed 13 turnovers in that first half. Bulldogs looking to cut this deficit down. They trail by 4 here, 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. They led by 1 at the 2:40 mark in the second quarter, but since then, it's been all Hanover. Gretchen Bott will drive, kicks, now inside Huerta. A lot of contact, no foul, there we go. Gracie Bruna came crashing down, but it will be called on Nora Hyman, who was in charge of guarding Marcella. The all-league player, Marcella Huerta, at the line for her first free throws here. And this one knocks them down. Wolf the Cucumber looking on the first one on the season. Marcella, solid 59% free throw shooter. Knocks down the second one even with the lane violation. First 2 points for the leading scorer for the Linn Bulldogs on the season comes at the 2:45 mark in this contest, making it a 2-point game. Substitution for Linn. Bella Empty and Izzy Ruge will come back in. So Trevor Kuhlman goes big with both Ruge, Huerta, and Empty out there. Anna Juniman looking to get it top side to Drew Bruna. She does now around the horn. Allie Shale, right screen, gets the screen from Hyman. Hyman looking to drive off the kick. Free throw line pull up. That's an air ball from Nora Hyman. A good-looking shot, but just not on par for Nora, who has had a very good tournament so far here in this one. Averaging 7 rebounds per game and 2.5 of them from the offensive end. Now we're going to have a foul in the backcourt on Bailey Peters as she was going for that steal. And is that team foul? It's team foul number 3 now. It'll go back over to Hanover. Inside, bounce pass is going to be mishandled by Hyman. Back into the hands of Juneman. Top side, Bruna, 3. That's Drew. Shot no good, out of bounds. It goes. Now Drew 0 for 3 from the stripe here in this one. Full court pressure now applied by Hanover as Linn will work it right to left here at Colby Event Center. Inside, a lot of contact. Anna Juneman will pick up that personal foul. That's a good job by Gretchen Bott to come meet the pass on that one. And that's team foul number 5 on Hanover. So they're going to send a very good free throw shooting team in the Linn Bulldogs on the season. As a team, they were 57.5% from the floor. Before mentioned, they were over 70 from the stripe here in this tournament. That personal foul did go on Anna Juneman. That'll be her second one. First free throw, though, off the line from Gretchen Bott. First trip to the line for one of 4 sophomores on this Linn Bulldog squad. Bought the righty, walks up to the line. Second one up and good on the back half from Gretchen. She's now got 7 points in this ball game, and it's a 1-point lead for Hanover. 2 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Juneman thought about a 3, now swings the Shales offside. That's going to be a travel as Allie Shales switch pivot foot. Turnover, Hanover. Quickly, Kennedy Cohorse will check out Allie, and Hannah Zarvanicki will check out Nora Hyman. Against this man-to-man, actually pressures Gracie Bruna, tips it away, but Linn comes away with it. Linn not with numbers, but we're going to run fast break anyway into the lane, and a charge will be called. Setting up there was Hannah Zarvanicki, the senior, and Gretchen Bott will pick up her first personal foul as she went way too out of control into the middle of the lane. 1-point lead for Hanover, final 1:41 left to play in this third quarter. Bobcats looking for their 3rd straight state title. Linn looking for their first in school history. Ball's going to be poked away down along the baseline, but it'll stay with Hanover. Now Wildcats will inbound. Anna Juneman with it right side, trying to work for Hannah. She gets to the 7-foot mark and down for Anna Juneman. 17 now for Anna, and what will be her last high school basketball game. She pushes this Wildcat lead up to 3. Final stanza coming here in 1:16. Of course, after the game, reminder, we'll be able to chat with the winning head coach. We'll also hopefully chat with assistant coach for the Axel Boys, James Shaughnessy, as his team gets ready for a second run at a state title. Ball comes our way, but now it'll be reset topside with 60 seconds with Gretchen Bott. Bott in the corner, kicks it. Now tip that pass into the hands of Peters. Peters floater, laying up, no good. Drew Bruna pulls down the defensive board. Off and running, here goes Hanover, leading by 3. Trying to make this a 2-possession ball game going into the final stanza. Juneman will back down. Bott looking for some help. She kicks it topside to Cohorse. This one's tipped away by Emke. Emke running the fast break. Good job by her to force the turnover, and she'll slow it down here for Linn. With 24 seconds left, Bulldogs will hold for one last shot. Topside Peters. She'll go against Cohorse. Cohorse hounding topside. Now over to the right wing in the hands of Bott. Down low, trying to feed it to Marcella. Marcella, turnaround shot up off that glass and good for Marcella. The first bucket from the field in this ball game. It's a 1-point lead for Hanover. Juneman 7 foot away, right short shot, no good. The offensive board is pulled down, and then a big block by Marcella Herrera will send the Kennedy Cohorse shot to the ground. We go into the final stanza, a tight one like it was last time these two teams met, with Hanover leading 27-28. 8 more minutes left to play here from Colby.
At Oldby Seed, we are locally owned and locally grown. The corn, soybeans, and sorghum we sell are tested in plots throughout the region in close proximity to our customers. This ensures we are testing a yield environment just like yours. we are dedicated to our Know to Grow research program. It's our family's commitment to delivering high-yielding crops for you, the American farmer. This season, partner with Oldie Seed for locally owned and locally grown solutions.
When you have a debit card, you can pay as you go and not build up debt on costly credit card balances. Our debit cards are convenient, easy to use, and accepted at merchants everywhere. Each month, we supply an accurate, easy-to-read statement of all your debit transactions, freeing up your quality time for your family. Debit cards, better than plastic and easy to use. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Max Blasky back with you here from Colby, Kansas. It's Hanover a 1-point lead into the final stanza. We play the final quarter here from Colby. Inside, Hannah Zarvanicki will be able to get the bucket for the Bulldogs out of the break. It's a 3-point lead for Hanover. Now a walk will be called on Bot here near side. Happy feet for the Bulldogs. Force a tough turnover by Linn. Leading scorer in this game, Anna Juneman, now with 17 points. It was Marcella Huerta finally coming alive with 4 points in that final quarter. And now we're going to have a whistle timeout called by head coach Chris Bikeman. We'll take a quick 30-second break. When we come back, it's the final 7:23 here in a state championship contest from Colby.
Load, sort, and work your cattle easier, faster, and safer with equipment from Linn Post and Pipe. Wrangler portable corral, stationary working equipment, guaranteed gates, and continuous fencing, all available to make livestock handling safer and more efficient. Linn Post and Pipe is in the business to help ranchers do what they do best. So naturally, they provide only the most durable and best quality livestock handling equipment. Linn Post and Pipe Supply, built to last for generations.
A reminder at the conclusion of this game, we are going to take a break for news, weather, and national sports, along with hopefully chatting with the winning coach coming up a little bit later on after that. Hopefully we'll have time, too, for assistant coach James Shaughnessy for the Axel boys. But we'll do our game recap after we hit that break with news, weather, and sports. Depending on how our time works here on KNDY, we've got a full day of sports coverage still yet to come. Off the inbound, Juneman will have it right wing. Looking for Zarvanicki down low, who comes up with a big bucket in her final high school basketball game moments ago. That will work through to right block, and a reach-in foul from behind will be called on Jenny Turk. That will be Turk's fourth personal foul. Quickly to the scores table will come Izzy Rogie. Made mention of this. Actually, no, I haven't so far. Lynn's bench has been very good. They have 26 points so far in this state tournament. So far, they're held scoreless. LMT and Izzy Ruggie don't even have a shot here in this state championship game. Hanover trying to work it down low. Gracie Bruna kicks out Zarvanicki. Free throw line. It's good by Hannah Zarvanicki. 2 for 2 in this fourth quarter for the senior. Now Juneman pokes it away. It's a steal for Hanover, and Juneman will smartly pull it out and work clock here. Final 7 minutes of the state championship game. Topside courthouse. Cohorse now kicks it to Drew Bruna. Left elbow shot up and down for Drew Bruna. It's a quick 6-0 scoring run for the Hanover Wildcats to start this fourth quarter as they push their lead up to 34-7 in the final stanza. Huerta's offense comes from the Linn Bulldogs. Here near side, Morgan Wirtz will set it up. Guards out there, it's Wirtz, Bott, Peters, down low, Huerta, and Ruggie. Peters thought about it, 3 steps in, now will smartly continue to run the offense. Inside, kick out, right wing, now Marcella, turnaround shot, no. Not close for Marcella, but she gets her own offensive board. Peters, right wing 3, in and out, but she is fouled on the 3-point shot by Gracie Bruna. So now 3 free throws will be coming for Bailey Peters. And yep, got to double check that because we've had a few so far in this tournament that not for sure, that's not the right word, but they put it on the rebound instead of the shot itself. Linn so far here at the line in this contest is 8 for 10, and Peters knocks down the first and second ones. Peters can knock down this one. It'll be a 20-point game for the sophomore and state championship run. I jinxed her. Of course we did on that one. It looked good. It felt good, but it just rolls out for Bailey Peters, who was perfect for the line before that. She's now 4 for 5. Right side, Gracie Bruna will drive into the middle lane. A lot of contact and fouls coming for Gracie Bruna. She takes it right into the teeth of that Linn Bulldog defense. Izzy Ruggie will pick up her 4th personal foul. As Gracie to the line. She's already been there 2 times so far here in this one. She knocks down the first. 9 for 14. Actually now make it 10 for 15. Hanover's free throw shooting so far here in this one. Second one from Bruna. It's up and down. It's good. Gracie Bruna now with 4 points, all from the line here in this one as Hanover pushes their lead up 36-29. Final 5:40 left to play in this ball game. Still almost by Leah Juneman, but it's controlled by Gretchen Broad as she gets across the timeline. And a over and back call will be called. I'm not sure about that one. Bailey Peters was well on this side of the court when she caught it. Maybe when she touched it, I'm not 100% sure, and then also I'm not the ref, so we're going to let that one roll. It's back to Hanover. Drew Bruna, right block, turnaround shot up and down for Drew Bruna. Hanover Wildcats showing their momentum. They've been here to that mentality as they have now outscored Linn 10-2 in this final quarter. A timeout will be taken by head coach Trevor Kuhlman and his squad. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a quick 30-second break. When we come back, final stanza here from Colby.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Max Blonsky back with you here from Colby, Kansas, as we get stuff reset. Water bottles filled, ready to rock and roll for game number 2. Reminder, stay tuned here at the end of this broadcast. We'll take a break for national news, weather, and sports. Then we'll come back with a full recap of this contest as Hanover looks to hold on in the final 5:13. They have outscored Linn 10-2 in this final stanza to push up this 9-point advantage for the Wildcats. What does Trevor Kuhlman's squad have drawn up here out of the timeout? Both coaches, Linn with 2 timeouts, Hanover with 3. Linn well away from sending Hanover to the line, and same for the Wildcats. Linn, 2 team fouls. Hanover only has 1. Right wing, Peters thinks about a 3, now swings it right side. It's getting works. Peters spot, Herrera, and down low, Turk. Now here's the steal by Anna. Anna all the way to the other end. Good hand by Bailey Peters to poke it away and get the possession back over to the Linn Bulldogs. Right down Broadway goes Gretchen. An up shot off the glass is good for Gretchen Bond. She's now got 9 in this contest for the sophomore. It's back to a 7-point game. 4:26 left to play here in the ball game. Hanover has led for all but 20 seconds. Turnaround shot from the right block, no good by Anna Juneman, but now Drew Bruna will be fouled inside off the missed defensive rebound from the Linn Bulldogs. That will go on Jenny Turk, and that will end Jenny Turk's night here at State as she fouls out with 4:16 left on this ball game. So a short bench gets even shorter for head coach Trevor Kuhlman. Jenny Turk finishes with 3 points, 3 for 4 from the free throw stripe, and 2 missed shots from the floor. At the line right now, it's going to be Drew Bruna. First free throw off the mark, no good. There from Drew. She was 1 for 2 before that one. Sub that came in, Ella Emke checked in. I believe Izzy Rogie also checked in. Yes, she did, for Kuhlman. So it's Rogie, Herrera, Peters, Wirtz, and Bott out there for Linn. Gracie and Drew Bruna, Leah and Anna Judeman, along with Trendy Schlabach now for the Wildcats. Final 4 minutes here in this ball game. Cross-court skip pass, tipped away from Rogie, now into the hands of Gretchen Bott. Topside Peters, who's been masterful in this one, floats it up left-handed, no good offensive board. Izzy Rogie, but coming in, crashing down, and forcing the jump ball is Gracie Bruna. And Linn will keep possession on the jump ball down low. Topside Herrera, left elbow. Peters is hounded out top between Gracie and Anna. Downside, Drew Bruna just right into her hands as Gretchen Bott underestimated the length of Drew Bruna on that one. Turnover Linn, unofficially 5th in this final quarter. Linn had 13 in the first half, and I've got them with 8 so far here in the second. 7-point lead for Hanover. They've outscored Linn 10-4 here in this final stanza, as it was 28-27 Hanover at the start of this final break. Top side, Leah Juneman will look to drive against Peters. Juneman inside the lane, shot up, no, but a foul will be called on Bailey Peters as she could not stop her momentum from bumping into Leah Juneman. Now the junior will go to the stripe for 2 free throws. Leah on the season, I believe it's 4 Wildcats, over 60% for the free throw line, but she misses this one. Leah, 71% free throw shooter. Hard off the rim right side, no good. Checked out. Izzy Rogie will go to the bench. Back in will come Emke. Second one is good for Leah. Hanover now only 3 for 5 from the stripe in this fourth quarter. Still hold on to an 8-point lead, though. 3 minutes left to play. Peters, a 3. She's got it! Left wing and down for Bailey Peters. She's got a cool 22 here in this championship game. Now Juneman will look to work against Morgan Wirtz. She gets past Wirtz pretty easily here right side. Now Juneman all the way to the rim. No, a clear-out foul will be called on Gracie Bruna as she cleared out her defender and Wirtz as Juneman went right around. You know, sometimes when a post seals, it was like that, but I believe it's overextended by Gracie Bruna, who put her hands all the way behind her back, says the far side referee. The turnover, Hanover. Back over to Linn it comes, trailing now by 5. Make sure my math's correct here real quick. It's 39-34, 5-point advantage for Hanover. Peters left baseline, a lot of contact as Peters hits the deck hard. She comes up with tears in her eyes. There was a lot of contact on that one, but Peters, a tough kid, she'll play it out. Juneman across the sideline, left to right. Top side, Peters not wanting any part of the defensive possession. Drew Bruna left block. Now Peters is going to guard. 2 minutes left as head coach Trevor Kuhlman gets up. Juneman right past Peters. She's going to be smacked as she gets into the line. Peters still in a lot of pain, toughing it out here in the final game of the year. Personal foul will go on Bailey Peters, her 3rd personal foul. The sophomore who had a tough run of it at sub-state championship in first-round action. She came out with a masterful game last night to the tune of 19 points to lead the Bulldogs. She's got a cool 22 here in this one, but it's Anna Juneman at the line looking to ice this contest away as she hurts the first of 2 free throw attempts. Second one now for the all-state guard for Hanover. That one's off the rim, no good. Marcella pulls down the board. Linn still has hope. 6-point deficit for the Bulldogs. final 2 minutes in this contest. Peters all the way to the rim. Shot up off the rim. No good again as Linn Krause shouting for another foul. It's an all Bailey Peters can do to will her team to a win in this one. But Hanover might have too much in the tank here at the end. Gracie Bruno sets the screen for Anna topside. Anna left-handed lane will drive all the way inside, and now a hand check foul will be called on Bailey Peters. Her fourth personal foul. It's going to be the 16th foul here for Linn in the quarter as Juneman will go back to the stripe for 2 more free throws. This will be free throw attempt number 23 and 24 in this contest for Hanover. The lefty Juneman puts it up, rattles out. Normally a solid free throw shooter at 74% here in this one. She's now missed her last 2. 1:35 left to play. Hanover with 3 timeouts. Linn with just 2. Juneman at the line. Game high 18. Makes it 19 as she hits the back half of the 2 free throws. Head coach Chris Biteman wants to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here, though, as we chat with you. 1:35 left to play in this final quarter. As the momentum in this gym, you can feel it on the favor now of the Hanover Wildcats. Again, I mentioned it in the first part of my broadcast. Linn trying to play Cinderella. They came in the 8th seed. They're kind of like the new kids on the block now with this big sophomore class. But Hanover and their head coach Chris Biteman been here, done that. And if this stat doesn't tell you anything, Hanover is 43-3 under head coach Chris Biteman in his 9 years here at Hanover. They have a loss in 2021 where they placed third. It would be just 1 loss there. And then a second place finish in 18-19. Peters crossed the timeline in the final 90 seconds. It's going to be tipped away but taken into the hands of Gretchen Bott, who's going to step up now for Linn in the final 90 seconds. 41-34. Does Linn have an answer? Here goes Trevor Kuhlman telling his girls to go quickly. Top side, Peters with it. Now kicks it out left wing. Bott inside. Back to Peters, left wing. She'll put up a 3. It's going to be a foul called on the box out. And 3 foul shots now calling on Bailey Peters. Gracie Bruno, the culprit on that one. Second time now she sent a shooter to the line. 4-3 free throws. Peters at the stripe. First one rattles home for Bailey. 2 more opportunities. They can cut this one down. She makes all of them to a 2-possession game. Second one from the lefty sophomore guard rattles in and out. No good there from Bailey. Needed that one. This next one will keep it 2 possessions if she can hit it. 5-3 sophomore puts it up. It's off the rim. No good, but she tracks down her own offensive board. Gutty played by Bailey. She's been in agony the last couple possessions. 3 ball off the rim. No good. Mort's going to hit it. It's controlled by Hanover. And now a foul will be called in the backcourt. Who will that one go on at this point? It'll go on Morgan Wirtz, who missed that triple, as it will be Anna Juneman stepping to the line, where she's 2 for 4 from the stripe in this one. And free throw attempts number 11 and 12 for Hanover in this final stanza. It's 41-35, 54 seconds left to play. The first one from Juneman is off. She's had a good game, 19 points, the lead all scorer. She came into this tournament leading Hanover and scoring at 15 a game. Second one for the All-State senior. Lefty puts it up. It's down for Anna Juneman. Now a 7-point deficit, 3-possession game for Linn. They need points. They need points, but it's stolen by Juneman. At the other end, this will ice the cake, and it's down for Anna Juneman. The Wildcat faithful can feel it here in Colby. A timeout will be taken here with 40 seconds left. We'll take a 30-second break and bring you the conclusion of this one as Hanover pushes their lead up to 9 here in the final waning seconds of the 1A Division II state championship game.
In your bustling lives, we're constantly on the move from hectic commutes to family outings. Blue Valley Insurance offers comprehensive auto coverage to keep you safe on every journey. Whether you're heading to work or driving your kids to practice, we've got you covered. Visit us at convenient locations in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville for personalized auto insurance solutions tailored to your needs. Drive with peace of mind knowing you're protected by Blue Valley Insurance.
Final 40 seconds here from Colby, Kansas. The Hanover faithful can start to feel it. They lead by 9, 44-35. Here in this one, going for 3 straight state championship games, and always defeat is tough if you are the Linn Bulldogs and don't have it in you in the final 40 seconds. But already history made for this Bulldog squad, making their first state appearance in school history. It's been a heck of a season for the Bulldogs. Let's see what they have here. The final waning seconds and a miscommunication turnover for Linn will pretty much seal the deal. The Hanover girls can feel it here. One last foul committed by Morgan Wirtz to send Anna Juniman to the line, where she is just 3 for 6 from the stripe here in this final stanza. But what a season for the Linn girls. Most wins in a year since 2007 and 8, where they went to state for the first time in school history. That was a 19-win season. They'll finish this year 18-7 as Juniman knocks down the first free throw. A reminder that at the conclusion of this one, we'll take a break for national news, weather, and sports. After that quick little 7-minute timeout, we'll come back and recap this contest, get you ready for the second game between Axel and Cunningham, and also hopefully chat with the winning coach, which in this one sounds like it's going to be Chris Beichman. Inside, Herrera, one last shot for the senior up. No good for Marcella. She had a tough go of it. Only 4 points in her final high school career. Hats off to her and Morgan Witt. But the three-peat chance coming from the Hanover stand, as Hanover will be your back-to-back 1A Division II girls champions with a 46-35 victory over Twin Valley League foe Linn out here in Colby, as the girls tackle themselves at half court. Jubilation for this Hanover team under head coach Chris Beichman, as it was the senior Anna Juniman leading the way here in this one. 2, 4, 6, 7. She had a game-high 24 points in this one. Bailey Peters, the sophomore for Linn, did all she can with a cool 23. But again, the been here, done that mentality of these Hanover girls reign strong as hugs all around. Hanover wins their 5th title in school history, all since 2016-17 under head coach Chris Beichman, and they have now won 3 in a row in Class 1A Division II and represented Twin Valley League sports excellently here in this state tournament run. Again, a great job by head coach Trevor Kuhlman. Have to tip your cap to Kuhlman, as these Linn girls finish 18-7 on the season in their first run at a state tournament since 2007-8. The girls will get their chance at a medal presentation. Hanover girls will get their chance too as well. Again, Hanover wins this one 46-35. We'll take a break for national news, weather, and sports. We'll have a full recap of this contest when we come back. And don't go anywhere as high school basketball coverage continues here on KNDY.
Prioritize your health in 2025 with Hanover Hospital and Washington Health and Drug. Spring into Health Fair. The 3rd annual event is Saturday, April 5th from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. at the Hanover Community Building. Over a dozen local vendors will be providing free lifestyle and health information open to the public with no appointment needed. Discounted lab work will be done on a cash or check basis. New this year, thanks to our generous sponsor Lutz, we will be offering a free blood profile consisting of the CBC, Comp, and Lipid panel. Join anytime throughout the morning for a free will donation breakfast and coffee. Enter for door prize drawings and free giveaways all morning long. Spring into a healthier year with Hanover Hospital and Washington County Health and Drug. Discounted lab work, vendors, and more at the Hanover Community Building, April 5th from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. For a full vendor list, discounted lab work costs, and more information, visit the Hanover Hospital Facebook page.
Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic, putting the care back into healthcare.
Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn is your stop. Fuel up and fill up at Moe's Stop and Shop. They have gas available, plus they have drinks, snacks, and a whole lot more. Your convenience store is Moe's Stop and Shop. Find them right off the highway in Linn. Moe's Stop and Shop.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff at Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it, always dedicated to their customers. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations, and they know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. With locations in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and Humboldt, Nebraska. Stop by or give them a call today.
KNDY is proud to be your local sports leader. For over 40 years, KNDY has been bringing you the scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long, year after year. Not just playoff time. Times and technology change, but our dedication to area sports remain the same. KNDY Sports, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
Max Blasky back with you here from Colby Event Center, as it is the Hanover girls that won their 3rd straight state title with a 46-35 victory over the Linn Bulldogs. We're done chatting with head coach Chris Feitman here in just a little bit, but we're going to get a hopeful eventual chat with an eventual state champion and assistant coach James Shaughnessy for the Axel boys. James, how's it going this week?
Hey, it's going great. I appreciate you having us and appreciate all your guys' coverage throughout the season and, of course, the state tournament here so far. So
well, it's been a fun run. I know I got you here for just a little bit, so I'll kind of get through it quickly. First off, you guys came off with a very good win about dying last night. Walk me through kind of the ups and downs of that game, and it's really back and forth for the entire run.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a back-and-forth game. We kind of knew it was going to be a grinder, and we had to be, tougher than a $2 steak to come out, and I think we did that. The boys answered the call. All the teams here, you're not going to run away with anything, so you have to play a 4-quarter game of basketball, and I think our depth, our athleticism, and our endurance kind of played a big factor in that, which it has all season. We have that formula that we try to stick to, wear teams down, and get after them for 4 quarters, and I think that's what we did, and we were able to come out victorious. So
now, as you look at this Cunningham team, I really like this matchup between you two guys. They're defending champs. They return about everyone but one, I think, graduating senior.
Yep.
You guys, a lot of experience back too as well. How do you feel you match up, and what's going to be a key for you guys in this one?
Yeah, we just got to guard, Max. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I mean, at this level, at this point in the season, you got to play defense, and if we can play defense, I think we're able to get our shots. We're skilled enough, have a high enough basketball IQ. But it's all on the defensive end. We got a guard. We've got guys that love playing defense and that are fun to watch. I tell them I absolutely enjoy watching them play defense as a fan, as a coach. You couldn't ask for a better group of guys to coach. But yeah, that's where it's going to be at, is defense, and then of course hit some shots.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's defense. It's making shots at this point. Piggyback on that defensive thought. Brandon Schmelsley picked up Daniel Kramer last night. Did a great job on him in the second half. I'm looking for the matchup. Why is that Wyoming Landon Schmitz tonight? I don't know how you guys are going to match up with Weavers and Alberts, but what's going to be a key besides the guards on that defensive side? How do you slow down those two electric guards?
You're exactly right. Yeah, those are our 2 best perimeter defenders, and we're gonna get them on there. And then of course we got Brandon coming. He's able to come in there and guard them as well. But it's going to have to be a team effort. We're going to guard those guys hard. We're going to try to limit their touches in the paint. And our other guys are going to have to be at help and deny, and have to be able to ready to be pinch on those drives, because they can get downhill really well. So again, it's just going to be those 2 guys counting them, but it's going to be a team effort. The other 3 guys are going to have to be there, be ready, be pinching, and then try to keep them out, and then make those others try to beat us. And that's kind of the recipe, we hope. So
talking with assistant coach for the Axel boys, James Shaughnessy. I'm going to try and get 2 in here real quick. Eli and Colin, they haven't had the best shooting nights here at Colby. How do you kind of switch that around here in the championship game?
No, we don't say anything different. Those boys do not lack confidence.
Yep.
They've been in these situations. They've won a lot of games, basketball, football, what have you, and they're winners. And they don't usually find a shot they don't like. And as their motto says, shooter's going to shoot. But as long as it's within rhythm and range, we don't care. So we just want to let them have that confidence to let it fly and within the offense. And then, of course, get to the glass, get to the rim, and work for other teammates and just not force anything. So they're looking forward to it. So.
And last one here for you, James, before I let you go. But last night it was a big night for it. Most wins in school history now for the Axel program. Jason Tynan goes over 150 career wins. You're looking for a second title here tonight. Just how do you control your emotions in such a emotion-filled 2 days?
Yeah, you got to be present. I think there was a quote from Nick Collison, a former Kansas Jayhawk great. Be where your feet are at. So you don't think about those extenuating factors that really you can't control. We've had a motto all season. Coach has this motto: don't worry about the mules, just load the wagon. A Bill Self quote, and that's what we do here. So just do our job and see what happens.
Well, we saw one championship, hoping for a second one. Thank you, James.
Hey, thanks a lot, Max.
Again, chatting there with James Shaughnessy, assistant head coach of the Axel boys, as they get ready to take on Cunningham here in just a little bit. TVL looking to go 3 for 3 in championship games as the Centralia Panthers punch their ticket with a title win here down or over at Dodge in Class 1A Division I just moments ago with a very impressive 50-43 win over previously undefeated Little River. Again, Hanover punches their third ticket here earlier today or moments ago with a 46-35 victory over the Linn Bulldogs. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we'll recap that girls game and hopefully have time to chat with winning coach Chris Spikeman here before we get ready for Hanover Cunningham. Coming up next on KNDY-FM 95.5.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Dreaming of a new home? Let Inline Construction make that dream a reality. Custom home builds from foundation to finish with your plans, or they'll help you with design. Build on your lot or take advantage of Marysville's newest subdivision, Hartley Ridge, at 8th Street and Jayhawk Road. Call today and get started with Inline Construction of Marysville.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
Agriculture. Our country was built on it. Our children are fed by it. No one quite understands the unique needs of the farmer like United Bank and Trust. Whether you raise crops or livestock, you need the right equipment at the right time. Our ag loans can help you acquire and maintain that equipment when and where you need it. Contact one of our experienced ag lenders today. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Ever wonder about the true cost of replacing your home and all its contents? Concerned about liability if someone gets injured on your property? It's time to address these crucial questions. At Blue Valley Insurance, we specialize in home protection. From theft and vandalism to fire and storms, we've got your back. Let's craft a personalized plan tailored to your unique needs. Visit us at Blue Valley Insurance in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Titan West Incorporated manufactures corral fencing, gates, and chutes. A square deal better. Titan West now manufactures circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Phone 1-800-252-0847 for dealer information. Circular working corral, cattle, hog, horse, and bison equipment. Manufactured here in Linn, Kansas by Titan West Incorporated. Phone toll free 1-800-252-0847.